It started months ago. At first, there were just a few, and then more and more turned up. Now people who live in Winona are dealing with buzzards, the most unwanted of neighbors. Our Riley Livingston takes a look at how city leaders are trying to remove these feathered creatures. She joins us in the studio with more on the plan. Riley.
Andrea, Winona is facing an unwanted invader. Dozens of birds are destroying property and leaving behind a mess that the city has to clean up.
They can be a nuisance, and that's what they are here.
Buzzards have come to Winona. The birds have made their temporary homes in abandoned buildings and wooded areas.
It seemed like most of the vultures were concentrated in the same part of town, more than likely because there's a wooded area there for them to rest or hang out. The numbers of in the actual group vary, which makes me kind of think that they're not just one group settled there. They might be in a circuit.
That circuit has residents on edge.
They like to pull the rubber part off of roofs, where you on the shingle roof where you got the rubber, they'll pull it off. They don't eat it, but they'll pull it off.
It's illegal to harm a buzzard. The big birds are protected by the Migratory Bird Treaty Act.
You just can't go out and handle them or address the issue in a lethal way or any other way that's not accepted by USDA.
Because of that, cities are turning to different methods, including loud noises or placing a decoy bird in distress. Mayor Jerry Flowers says getting the birds to leave is going to be a group effort.
It needs to be a community effort. It can't be just my house and nobody else. It's got to be, if they come to my house, we have to harass them. You can harass them with noise, with fireworks, whatever. But once they leave there, you got to have someone at the next house to harass them. Because if you don't do that, it's not going to work. So that's why we're trying to educate the people on it.
Animal Control Officer Arlen Pearson says the goal is to get the birds out of Winona and on their way.
Of course, they have their place in nature, they have their thing, but when they get inside the city limits and cause property damage, that's when we try to address the issue.
A community meeting with city leaders will be held at 4 p.m. Monday at the Powell Street Community Center.